Several utility poles and trees that were toppled during this afternoon's storms. News for Jacksonville, where Eric Allenday joining us live from the Grove Park neighborhood, where Eric, you spoke with residents there.
Yes, we're on Grove Park Boulevard, where more than 2,000 customers here in the Grove Park community are without electricity. As you can see behind me here right now, JEA is doing their best to try and clear this roadway. This was a massive tree that toppled over, and it took out a power line. In fact, I'm going to have my photographer come join me. We're going to go this way just to give you an idea of what we are looking at. Look at the size of that tree right there. It is massive. It came down onto this power line, took out all the electricity in this area, but it's not just right here. I'm going to swing around this way. I'm going to bring you this way. Further down Grove Park Boulevard, more trees are down, more power lines are down. This is about as far as we're going to go, because it's to my understanding that there still may be some power lines that are still hot. So we're going to just keep it right here. Now I'm going to swing the camera this way. Come follow me here, Chris. I want to introduce you to a woman who owns this house right here. Her name is Barbara. She and her dog Cindy were at home when the storm began. Barbara, can you please tell us, what did you see? What did you hear? Because I understand you were at the back of your house.
I was on the patio trying to close the windows, and I saw treetops spinning around and falling in my yard.
And you've got some damage. I understand your neighbors have some damage.
Yes, one of my trees was a V shape, and it split and fell up over the fence, and my...
Can you show us where it is? All right, we're going to go. This is her house. This is the yard that's kind of in between her house and the house next door. Yeah, there is a wire here, so I'm going to be really careful. I don't think it's an electric wire, but this is the tree that she's referring to. Look at that. It's just snapped, and it has gone down into the neighbor's yard. The rest of the tree appears to be sitting on top of the neighbor's garage, so that's some significant damage over there.
Yeah, it sure is.
And I understand there's some damage on the other side of the house as well. Can you show us?
Sure.
Again, Barbara was at home with her dog when all this began, and like you said, you looked out at one point, you saw treetops spinning?
Yes, spinning in the air, and I could barely get the window shut.
And what was going through your mind when all this was happening?
I said, better get back in the house.
And how was your dog handling all this?
She was quiet, like, what's going on?
And I see this, oh yeah, I see more of the damage over here. So you've got some damage here, some trees that are down, and I don't know if we can see this right, but from my vantage point over there, if we can come over a little bit, you can see where a tree has snapped, and that appears to be possibly sitting on someone's home, or at least in their backyard. So like you said, there were treetops spinning everywhere.
You can see where they broke off up there.
Say that again?
See up there where they broke off?
Exactly. Broke off possibly in someone's yard, possibly on someone's roof there. Now, in terms of damage to your house, I understand you have a little bit of damage.
Just where it ripped through the wood where the wires attached to the house, the electrical wires. I think that my roof, they fell everywhere but on my roof, thank God.
And right now, it's hot out here, it's humid. You and your dog, you're out here.
Hotter in the house. It's hotter in the house.
And you have no electricity, and you just found out that electricity may not be restored until 9 o'clock tonight?
Yeah, they said they don't know if mine and my neighbors will because of the pulling it out of the wall, you know. They don't know if I'll get it.
Because of the wires that were connected, yeah.
So I can't open my refrigerator, so I guess I'll eat peanut butter crackers for dinner.
Peanut butter and crackers for dinners. You know what, right now, that sounds really good. Barbara, thank you so much. Let me get this out of the way so my photographer doesn't trip over that. But again, I want to bring you guys over here. This is part of that massive tree again. They are now, they're trying to get this roadway open again. This is Grove Park Boulevard. It is completely blocked in both directions. And Chris, if you can come right here, I want to show our viewers this. Like, they're still trying to get part of the base of that tree. I mean, this thing is just massive. I don't know how tall it was, but as you can see, when it came down, it literally covered the entire road when it took out the power lines. But again, we're seeing quite a bit of this up and down Grove Park Boulevard. Of course, we're going to have more on this tonight. And again, some of these people are going to get their electricity back by 9 o'clock tonight. The woman we just spoke with, Barbara, says there's a chance that she may not get her electricity back because of the damage to the wiring in her house when that tree came down and took out the power line. Reporting live, Eric Aubigné, Channel 4, the local station.
Wow, Eric, great report.